Something you may not have noticed lately: for sale signs. You can hardly find them anywhere. That's because today's housing inventory is the lowest it's been in more than 30 years. So what does that mean for people trying to buy a home? What do you need to do to snag that dream listing before it's gone? Joining me live from Carmel this morning is Indy's 2020 top-ranked realtor, Mike Deck, managing broker for Team Deck. Mike, thank you so much for joining us this morning. If you're looking to buy, you may want to wait until summer or fall, and why is that?
Well, thanks, Daniel. Well, I would tell you the only thing as far as waiting till summer or fall would just be it's anytime. Now, right now, our inventory is as low as it's ever been. But if you're connected with an experienced agent that's network that can find you properties off market, it can happen tomorrow. Right now, India is just a hot market, and we're just blessed to be in this area.
You say anytime, and that's very interesting. My producer, he and his fiance have been out looking at homes. They looked at 23 so far, made offers on 11, but he tells me they're competing with cash offers. Any help on trying to navigate around that?
Yeah, it's crazy right now. Certainly cash offers are great, but not everybody has all cash. Having a strong pre-approval letter, being able to waive inspection, appraisal, go over list price, all those are things we're seeing in our market that we've never seen before.
Why is a strong pre-approval letter helpful here in this situation?
Well, obviously that seller wants to make sure that whatever offer they accept of those multiple offers is the strongest and best offer. So financing is very important to them, and connecting with a reputable mortgage broker or lender or bank in this area is very important to that seller.
I'm going to give you a story here quickly. My brother was in a situation where he was purchasing a house with his wife, and they had the cash offer, but he was competing with other people who were giving more. He ended up writing a letter, he and his wife, saying why this house would be great for their small family, and they ended up getting the home over the people who made the more offer, because the people who were selling it wanted their house to be taken care of by people who were going to invest in that. Do you think that will work?
And it does. It's a very emotional process. So with buyers and sellers, emotion is a strong part of it. And we definitely recommend bringing all that into the equation.
What about the sellers in this situation?
Well, sellers, for them, again, for a lot of them, it's dollars. But for the most part, they want to know their house is being sold, that they're going to have a smooth transaction, and when it's over, that it's going to be a happy transaction.
And they also need to have a contingency plan. Explain that in detail really quickly.
Yeah, that's the hardest part for our sellers right now. They need to make sure that they do have a place to go, whether that be an apartment, another home, and just family members, because it's a fantastic opportunity right now. They're never going to sell at a higher price than what we've seen right now. But for most of them, they need to have a contingency plan as to where to go.
And finally, if you are a buyer going out there looking for a property, you suggest taking a contractor with you. I think that is very important. But for our viewers, why is that an important thing to do when you're going out looking at properties that you're interested in buying?
Well, right now with older homes, it's really to your advantage. If you can have a contractor to go with you at the start, be able to look at the important things that might be deal breakers for that transaction for you, then to be able to write your offer non-contingent on having no inspection and you feel safe about it, that's definitely going to give you an advantage over somebody that's going to then want the property inspected in a traditional form after the agreement.
Great information. Mike Deck, managing broker from Team Deck, thank you so much for your tips this morning. And for more information, just go to fox59.com/links. And you know how crazy it is out there.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Mallory and Jacob. I mean, I've even I put messages out. Yeah. If you have a house, if you know of anybody on Twitter and Facebook, and Jacob is producing right now. So if you have a house that's going up for sale around 200, 220,
let's help him.
Let us know, because you don't even have to put it on the market. They'll just come over and
that happens sometimes.
Yeah, if that's legal, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to do anything wrong,
but tell people,
right? Okay, so I know. Fish.
That's on her. But,
gonna get me in trouble again.
I'm sure you can do it.
I'm trying to be nice.
It works. I think you can. I mean, if you know people, like if you have a neighbor who's going to put up their house before they call their realtor, and someone's interested in buying it, I'm thinking you can
market
actually
out
do
there
that.
right now.
Poor. I mean, and they had to postpone their wedding.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody help them out. Somebody help Jacob get a house.
Come on.
No, they need a house.
Let's do that.